Hi, I'm Tara from the Thirsty Thrifters. Enjoy this picture of us from a Christmas party because I do not feel like filming an intro. You're about to see items that sold from December 10th through 13th. To give you an idea of our store size, we have about 1,200 items listed right now and sell 6 to 12 a week. So let's get on with what sold Saturday, starting first with Poshmark. This is a pair of Democracy gray jeans that I had not had listed very long. Let's see, about a month or so. This is a brand that when I find this exact style called the Ab Solution with a wide internal waistband, I buy every time, especially at the bins, because I have 100% sell-through rate on that style. Every size I've found, every color I've found, shorts, jeans, they always sell. These we got at the bins and they cost about $1. Next, this is a Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Light sweater. This had been listed for a little while, since August it looks like, and to be expected, it didn't sell until it got a little bit colder. This is another brand I have 100% sell-through rate with, so I will pick it up every time I find it. I believe I got this at the bins, so that would have cost about $1. It is a little bit heavy. It sold for $33 and gave me a profit of $24. Here are a pair of Crocs wedges. I think these were just in our very last haul. They were listed the beginning of November, so yeah, I'm wrong about that. They must have been from a previous haul. I really only get Crocs from the bins because if it's depending on the style, you're going to sell it for 20 to 25, and if you're paying $5, that's just really not enough of a profit margin for me. But at the bins, they're very lightweight and they probably cost you less than $1. But I will get every kind I see if it's in good enough condition. Coming up is some Bear Traps boots. I know these were in our last haul video. I wanted to try out this brand. It's not a high quality brand, but I've heard that it does sell fairly quickly. These definitely did. They sold in less than a week. They were not leather. You know, they didn't feel super high quality or anything, but they were in good condition. And they sold very quickly for the $23. Because they weren't leather, they also weren't that heavy, so they probably cost me $2 or less. So that's a pretty good profit margin on those. So I'll keep trying to buy them when I find them in good enough shape. We're going to switch over to eBay sales here. The first one is a Soma cold shoulder top. I really should not be buying cold shoulder things anymore. It's just not in style, but this was at the bins. It had been listed for 5 months though. So Soma clothing sells a little bit less consistently than Soma pajamas and Soma bras, but I will still usually get it at the bins. Luckily this one sold not a great profit and took quite a while to sell. Next is a Sundance t-shirt. This was at a local consignment shop to me. This consignment shop does not know what Sundance is at all. I have found several things there. They price them low. There's another one in this video you'll hear about. I believe this was priced not even on sale or anything for $7. And I figured if I couldn't sell it, I'd wear it a couple times. It had very nice embroidery, as a lot of Sundance items do. And it sold in just about a week for $35, so did make a good profit on that. Next we have this very cute dress that I found at the bins and just gave it a chance. The brand is called Twirly Girl, and it had all these ribbons overlaying the skirt, so when you would twirl around, as girls do, they would fly through the air. So this sold in just a couple days for $29.99, so if I ever see it again, I will definitely buy it. We're going to move on to the items that we packed up on Monday. Monday's usually the busiest day because we have all the weekend orders. This one was not a great day though. Just about a normal amount of orders. This is a Nike One Luxe pair of leggings. This came from a flip lot, which I've talked about before. So I am selling these for someone else and I split the profit. They sold for $29, which is pretty good for Nike leggings. But this is a newer style and a more popular style. And that's why it sold for that much. If I had found these at the bins, I would have purchased them myself. Next is an Elomi bra called the Elomi Morgan Stretch Banded Bra. I have heard of this brand from somebody on YouTube, and I cannot remember who it was. But I saw it at the bins, and it was in very good condition. So I grabbed it, thinking I'd give it a shot. This sold in about a month. A little less, actually, for $20. So great return for a bins find. Another bins item, bra. This is from Everlane, so a good brand that a lot of people really like. It did take longer to sell than, the other bra. I think Everlane for me just sells pretty slowly, but it's consistent. So this had been listed for about 2.5 months and sold for only $15. I knew it wouldn't be a high dollar seller, but I knew it would sell. And it was from the bins, so weighed not much. A Fabletics pair of joggers. I believe these were from the bins. They were pretty substantial weight, nice piece, good condition. The Fabletics items I will get to try to sell are leggings, usually only full-length leggings, and joggers such as this, and substantial sweatshirts. And they really need to have the pull tag in them so that I can find the brand, so that I can find the style. We know the brand. You can see these had some lint on them. I do lint roll, especially black items, because I want the items to look nice when they come to the customer. So that's what took so much longer for this item to be packed, was all of the lint rolling. Anyway, sold for $20. Took about a month and a half to sell. I would buy that again. I did get lots of low offers on these. I don't remember if it was all the same person, but I was getting low offers every week or so, it felt like, on these joggers. Next, we are going to pack what? Looks like I'm talking to Dave right there about something important. Next is a spider jacket. Well, pullover jacket. I don't know what to call these things that are pullover and zip halfway up and are not very heavy but not very light. I don't know what to call them. I think I used shirt base layer in this one. We must have found this at the bins. It was listed in early October, so it took about 2 months to sell. We buy this brand if it's in good condition because it's a very consistent seller. This one sold for $25, and I think that was the full asking price. I am not positive. Time to switch to eBay orders. This is a Free People December Skies poncho. I know I found this at my local Goodwill, and it was $5 or $4.50 if I spent enough to get the discount. The weird thing about this one is I had this person send me a $30 offer, which I counter offered $36, which they declined, and then 10 seconds later purchased it at full price. We were completely expecting them to cancel, say they made a mistake, but they didn't. We had to ship it. So far it's been a few days and I haven't heard anything. So let's hope they don't try to return. This was an experiment. I think Cabela's, I see that a lot at the bins, and I was wondering, will this sell? The answer is yes, but it takes forever. It's not very popular. It's not very expensive to begin with compared to other outdoor brands. So you can see it sold for $20, which was the full asking price. It wasn't even priced very high, but it was listed in, June? So about 6 months to sell. Of course, it was a not super heavyweight item, but it was long sleeve kind of thing, and it's better for the fall and the winter anyway. But probably won't be getting Cabela's anymore. It did only cost me about $1, so a good profit, but not consistent. Next thing coming up is a Columbia sweatshirt. This, I believe we got at the bins. Would have cost a little over $1. It was very soft, in very good condition. That's why I got it. It's not the normal fleece, but it still took a month and a half to sell. It did sell for $20. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth with Columbia. It's not very consistent. It's not very fast. It's about 50% of the time it'll sell, and 50% of the time I pull it and put it in a yard sale. So I'm not an expert on Columbia yet. Next up is a Victoria's Secret chemise, which is one of my favorite words to say because I always feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not. This is a satin chemise I got at my local Goodwill, and they price them, I think, still $1.99. It's either $1.99 or $3.99 now. I found two almost identical, one still for sale, and this one sold very fast, like in a day, for $20. So good return, and I've sold every single one of these I've ever found. So consistent. Now we have a Liz Claiborne wool sweater. This is not something I buy regularly, Liz Claiborne, but it was wool and it had a reindeer Christmas scene on it. So those types of things, no matter what the brand, I will usually get, especially at the bins. I listed it in August knowing it would probably not sell until Christmas, which is what happened. So we're almost to Christmas and it finally sold for $23. The last thing for today, shipping, is this Lululemon cardigan, which I can't remember the name of. Let's see. I've got it here somewhere. Lululemon Wrap It Up sweater. This was at the bins, and I saw when I was at the bins it did have a stain on one of the arms, like a pink color stain, and I tried to wash it. It didn't come out, but I listed it anyway. I knew I could sell it anyway. I found even more discoloration on the sleeve cuffs, which I put in a picture of in the listing, and I still sold it for $30, and it took less than a week. So I do buy some flawed Lululemon items if they're pretty substantial pieces. And finally for this video are Tuesday's orders, starting with Poshmark. This is a Sundance linen blouse that I found at my local Goodwill for $5. It was, as I said, linen. That was one of the reasons I got it, and I knew it would sell. This is a crossbody bag from Fossil. I'm going really fast with my shipping today because we were super busy with some other work. So I was going as fast as I can. A Fossil Kiss Lock wallet. It had been listed for a little while. Let's see, since October. I do buy pretty much all Fossil in good condition from the bins to give it a shot. It's not super consistent, but maybe 80% of them sell eventually. This is a pair of Ugg boots we got at the bins. Let's see how long this was listed. The end of November, so it was probably listed a couple weeks. I think I had them priced at $70, and I took a $45 offer. So quick sale, good profit, especially at the bins. These were in very nice shape. I buy all Uggs in good shape with the bins. Here's another quick one. Democracy. Remember me talking about Democracy? These are the same Absolution style, but these were in shorts, and they sold in the middle of December for $23. Here's the other Sundance item I was talking about. This was a burgundy red velvet dress. I really wanted it to fit me. They priced it at either $12 or $14 at this consignment shop, and I had 20% off. So then I took the $40 offer. I was afraid it wouldn't sell closer to Christmas if I waited too much longer. To eBay, Torrid jeans. These were listed for 2 months. I buy all Torrid jeans at the bins if they're in good condition. These cost me about $1.50. And then we have some Nike shorts. We thought these were vintage, and then I looked up the tag, and they're definitely not. They're very new. Sold for $26 for just these weird shorts in the middle of December from the bins. So good profit, cost less than $1. Last item, vintage St. John Santana knit pants. Found these at the bins. I did not see all the flaws in them, but I sewed up the flaws as best I could. And they sold in about a month for $25. Still good return on investment. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.